Yes, brothers and sisters, lovers, haters, boys, girls and vibrations, I hope everybody's well. I had myself a really quiet, chilled, relaxed week last week. I had the three youngest all week doing school runs and breakfast teas. You know something, I loved it. I wonder what people complain about when they say, it's so hard, having kids full time and that. Well, if I was given the choice to swap being a full-time parent for full-time employment, I'd certainly take it. Lovely chilled week. It was really nice having the kids around. Took them to Blackpool for the weekend. Spent a packet, by the way. But, you can't put a price on these memories. We had a really good time. We loved it. They were all brilliant. What a time, what a weekend, and what a day to be alive for that matter. Now, I had the police round here the other night. Never spoke about it until now because I was getting the kids ready for bed. We're having an early night for Blackpool. However, I had the police round saying I was in danger. Ooh. One of these Osmond warnings, the 10 a penny, these Osmond warnings, they don't mean anything, and they certainly don't inject any fear into me whatsoever. But apparently me and my kids could be in danger of being taken away. Ooh. Well, it's not something I take very seriously at all, to be honest. I mean, I leave my doors open, I've got eyes and ears everywhere around here, and if anybody wants to come to my house, you can be sure of one thing. I won't look out the curtains and ring the law, or I won't find someone in my stairwell and, I think I better ring the police. Or I'll act accordingly, I will act accordingly. Something I've done most of the time, You see, reputations, they speak for themselves. Now, I've got a bit of a reputation round here, and if I could sum that reputation up, I would say I'm a person who says what he means what he says, and acts accordingly most of the time. You see, I can be very nice, or I can be rather nasty. It depends what you come at me with. But reputations, for that matter, speak for themselves. You see, you don't have any control over a reputation. It's formed without your say-so over time. You see, there's old men round here, and their reputations live on. Your granddad tells your dad, and your dad tells you, and you tell your kids. Because the locals, the people in your area, be it a city, town, village, estate, manor, they know. They know. They know people, they know places, they know times, they know situations. They're more aware than anybody, really, especially if you compare a local reputation to, say, a YouTube reputation. Anybody can come on YouTube and sell tales of woe, tales of troublesome heartache. They can play the victim, they can get the violins out and talk all kinds of sob stories. And you see, you're always going to get a portion of people are going to believe them. There could be a whole subculture of potentially vulnerable people might buy into what they're saying. But see, out there, local reputations, they don't work like that. They speak for themselves. Now, I spent a couple of days in the West End, didn't I, the other weekend? And I want to give a big shout out to everybody that I spoke to in the West End, because apparently I'm rather well thought of round there. And there is an apparent crime figure, whose name has no further place on my channel. But that's his manner. You know, that's where he's from. You know, and I lost count of the people that told us, you know, he wasn't welcome. He's a grass. He's a wrong 'un. That's his own manner. You see, that's almost straight from the horse's mouth. You know, they know. People round your area, they know. And that's the best representation and reflection of an individual. You see, it's a bit like that bald idiot from Liverpool, you know. Just look what he's thought of in his own manner. You see, you can't escape a reputation. It speaks for itself. You know, now, that is what it is, you know. I'm going to make a little bit of content this week. It was quite nice relaxing last week. I binge watched about 3 series. Bit of bits of housework. Like I say, school runs, breakfasts, teas, bedtimes for the kids. You know, it was great, you know, but it's back to reality tomorrow. Sparring with Mickey, the biggest puncher I've ever shared a ring with. And back to work, back to reality, you know. A bit of sanity, a bit of regularity and normality. Thanks for listening, people. Big love. Bye-bye for now.